Hey YouTube, it's RooTube here. I'm gonna make some breakfast burritos, and I've already started. I chopped up my bacon. I figured everybody knows what it's like cooked bacon. Broke it up cut it up into pieces, and I'm just letting it slow cook, get it nice and rendered. And I'm gonna try to only dirty one pan while I'm doing that. So I will be doing it in stages. So I'm gonna let this cook down, and back up in it. Alright, as my bacon's cooking, I'm trying to do it slow so my oil doesn't burn and grease don't pop everywhere. And as the little pieces are cooking, they get where I want them, I'm just setting them in my bacon, strainer. Because I am going to use a little bit, not a lot, because I don't want my food to be greasy, and I'm already eating bacon, so. Now you can cook this however you want. If you like it, you know, where it's just barely cooked, go right for it. It's however you feel like doing it. And if you have people that like it at different stages, well, take some out early and just keep going with the rest. It's that easy. And lots of people love bacon. Lots of animals do too. Dogs love bacon. Don't let them have it very much, but every once in a great while they get a little piece. There we go. Alright. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm not going to make you sit there and watch me stare at this pan of bacon while it's cooking. Unless you want to, but I doubt that. Alright. Bacon's all done. Now, my grease is pretty good, but there's a lot of burnt, whoops, not putting it on there right. There we go. Burnt crap in it. So I'm just going to take a regular old coffee filter, and be careful because it's going to be hot. And I'm just gently and slowly going to pour that in there and let it drain. Because I don't want all that burnt pieces of bacon and stuff burning and getting everything disgusting. So I'm just going to let that sit there for a couple minutes and drain down. Now this, I'm gonna wipe out really good, because I don't, like I said, I don't want all that burnt crap in it. I don't want my food to be greasy or taste like burnt bacon. So I'm gonna get this done, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alright, get everything set. I'm gonna put the heat on almost medium low, but a little bit more close to low than anything. Then I'm just gonna take some of this nice strain bacon fat and just pull it at the bottom of my pan. I'm not going to use a lot of it because I don't want greasy food. But I got it, so I'm going to use it. There we go. That's about right. Just enough to, there we go. I'm not using a spoon because I don't want to put too much in here and then say, ask you what I don't feel like. Alright, there we go. Now we're just going to let this heat up, and actually I'm going to put my stuff in there right now. I'm not a big onion person, but especially big chunks in food. I do like very finely cut shallot. So I'm going to use some of that.
Thank you, baby.
Just like that. And then I'm going to use some fresh chopped garlic. This is all to taste. I mean, how strong you want it. I'm going to put that in there. And I know a lot of people ask about these when they're here and stuff, going to use them. Got these from the dollar store. It's like 4 for $1. And they're actually quite nice. Got a bunch of them. This is our second or third time buying them because the first time they all got broke. But these things are great for, like, especially condiments. You know, you have fries, you just want a little bit of ketchup. Or stuff like this where you want to keep it separate. And then I'm not going to add this quite yet, but I have some mild green chilies. And I'm not going to add those just yet. Actually, I think I'll set them right here. Ooh, that's strong. I just want to get this little color on it. Give it some flavor. And I want to do it slow too because I don't want the pan to get too hot and something just fell in the cupboard. Took something down, I must have hit something. I'll just let that go a couple minutes. Whew, the shallot is strong. It's been sitting in the fridge. I think it ripened. I don't know what fell.
It's okay. You just opened the cupboard.
And Sophia, of course, is a very bad watchdog. She's just not good at it. She barks more at us making little noises, even though we're sitting right next to her, than anything.
Just never
Yep. So I'm gonna go grab my eggs, and I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch this. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. All right, I got this garlic and onion, well, shallot, excuse me, right where I want it, nice and brown, little black spots, but it's not burnt. And I'm gonna take just a little bit of this and dump it in there, just like that. Want to get a little bit of the liquid out of there. That smells really good. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to take, my head's in the way. Yeah, I got bad teeth. All right. Just went through all my eggs, but okay. And I'm just gonna, and I don't care if I break them as I'm putting them in there because I'm gonna scramble them. So, whoops. I'm only going to do 4 eggs. I am going to do some after I get everything cleaned up. I'm going to do a couple for the dogs, but I don't want any onion, because since they can't have onion and garlic and stuff like that, I don't want to give them that. Plus, I don't really want them to have the bacon grease in there either. The green peppers they can eat. And I'm just going to scramble this right in the pan, even though that everybody tells you don't. I do. I have a million times. I'm not dirty in a bowl. Just keep moving. I do have this on almost low heat. And Naomi smells bacon. And she won't stop. She's got water sitting in front of her. It's usually when she does her little bark, is when she wants food or something like that. And then, I know, that's a little soup right there. But I'm going to take a little bit of salt and put it on there. Oh, geez, don't want to use the big one. And this is all to taste also, so don't worry about how much I use. Go with what you want. You want more, you want less? That's exactly what you do. That's what cooking's all about. Oh, geez, something bad happened. We have like 2 foot of snow. We can't get out of our driveway because the plow guy hasn't showed up yet. And the big plows that do the streets are packing our driveway with snow. Oh, I'm going to turn this right down to low. And just like that. Okay, that looks good. And I'm just going to put this on the side right there for right now. And do you want a little bit of chili in yours?
No.
I don't think so. And I'm just going to take a little bit of canned chili. No. Don't think I've had this one in a long time because usually I get the spicy one. Hopefully it tastes good. And since it looks like I'm the only one, I have to put it in the fridge anyway, so there we go. Oop, whatever doesn't get used, use later. I'll just spread that out a little bit. She okay?
She just wants something to eat.
That's my girl. She drinking water? No, she's just sitting in the water. I gave her a teeny piece of bacon, but I don't want to give her a lot because when she was younger, somebody fed her a bunch of ham. I won't mention any names or anything, and it close to killed her. It instead of her passing through it, it sat in her stomach and rotted. So she literally came close to dying. I had to carry her everywhere, up and down the steps, outside to go to the bathroom, and then back in. And I'm going to take my eggs out because I don't want them to overcook. Yeah, I'm going to make you some eggs, Nom Nom. But you just had a little supper earlier, so I don't want to. But, so, we've kept them away from anything processed, hot dogs, corn, because that same person fed her a bunch of corn, and, well, her stomach didn't process it, and she was bleeding from her tooth, so. But she's 15 and a half now, so I think a little piece of bacon or half a hot dog is alright now. As long as I don't feed her too much. Because I think that's what the problem was before. It was just too much at one shot, you know. I know I'm babbling, but she's my big baby. I love her. Even though she smells most of the time. And I was going to put sour cream in this, but I realized the sour cream was bad. Brand new package. It must have got pushed in the back and didn't see it. Right. And I'm just going to... It doesn't matter what kind you use, what you like. I found these ones are wicked good. I'm just gonna, oh wait, I already did open them. Open it up flat. And I think I'm gonna put this on the back. There we go. I'm gonna let that heat through. And I'm gonna turn that up. Just do that. And I am gonna use tongs because I don't want to burn my hands. So the first one's gonna be a little bit different than the second one. Grab the plate real quick. And these are in no way going to look like an authentic folded burrito or taco. Because my saying is if you can eat more one, there's something wrong. See, that's nice and warm now. Because I make mine huge. So you can't fold them. But I always use the big ones. Now all we do, let's see. I got a bunch of crap sitting everywhere now. Actually, it'd probably be easier if I did this. There we go. Yep, that's much better. I'll kill that for a second. Alright. I'm just going to use just a little bit of just taco sauce. To be honest, that's usually where I put my sour cream. Then I'm going to take some eggs. Put them in there. Go. I'll put this back where I had it. Oops. I'm knocking crap all over the place. I don't want this to burn because I don't want to have to clean it later. Or anybody else. I mean, you gotta clean it, but I don't want it to be really nasty. Now, I'm gonna take, set that there for a minute. And I am gonna take just some queso cheese. Monterey Jack queso, because they don't have any cheese. Plus I love this stuff anyways. I'm going to put some of this right here, and the heat of the egg and the bacon is going to warm it up. Just like that. I found that it's a no-name brand. I can't remember where I found it, but it's great. And then we just load this baby up with bacon. Just like that. Too much crap. And if you'd like to, you know, do the little burrito, you can. I'm not going to. I'm gonna spread it out. And that's it for the plain one. I know, it's ugly as hell, but guess what? It'll taste good. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I delivered that burrito, taco, whatever you want to call it. More of a breakfast kind. But do the same thing I did a minute ago. Put that high or medium, depends on how you like them and how messy you want them. I just keep turning it to get a little. I like mine a smidge crunchy, so I will do it just a little bit more. And once it cools down, it crunches up a little bit. I only want a dirty one pan, or I'd probably put it in the pan on a little bit of heat. Could always, if you wanted to, wrap it up like a burrito, like a authentic burrito and toss it in a air fryer. So that, and I'm going to take my chili. I haven't had one of these in a long time. Ran out of potatoes, or I probably would have put a little bit of potato in there too. Oh, I had potato puffs or tater tots. I probably could use those. Those are good. Alright. And then chop my egg up a little bit. Put that on there. There we go. Oop. Take just a little bit of taco sauce. Oops. There we go. A little bit of my queso cheese. And you can use whatever kind of cheese you want, but honestly, this is really all I had. And I honestly do really like this. Probably not the best for you, but I mean, oh well. There we go. Big old glop of it on there. And last but not least, lots of bacon. It's getting warm in here. Whew. Fatty sweating. There we go. That should be, actually, that's a ton of bacon. I don't want a couple more pieces. I cooked it, I paid for it. There we go. And like I said, that's too big to wrap up like a conventional burrito. And that's the way I like it. So, if you enjoyed this video, and you can make that look pretty if you want, I don't care, I just know I'll like them. Don't care what they look like, I care what they taste like. And I like to make them big enough where I only need to eat one. Make sure you zip up your tortilla shells. Last bag we forgot about and they dried out. I don't know who did that, but. So if you enjoyed this, hit the like and subscribe button. Everybody take it easy. RooTube out.